Good morning, this is Elpus Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this week. And today I like to finish up reading for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And this reading here is for Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorn. Today I'm using the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck that I have not used for quite some time. And the archetype card for you is the comic. And the comic is about a joker, a clown, and also the fool. The comic carries a remedy for all that ails this world. And amid the deepest pain and suffering, there's always the potential to lift us up and out of the darkness through the power of laughter. Though dismissed by some as a lowbrow or an unsophisticated kind, the archetype comic actually has a highly advanced mind, and some may use the word even genius, as humor requires one to see the situation from far away rather than to be swept away by any drama. So the comic sees and accepts the messiness of life by using it as the material to be mixed and to be shaped into a potion to soothe the stressed and serious mind. The comic literally lightens us up. Within the comic is usually a sage or a magician working some healing magic upon any audience who will lend an ear. So the comic may be the archetype that heals the deep division in our world, one pun at a time. The comic has plenty of shade to throw on other people, and it can fall into some shadow at the drop of a hat. So beware of their sharp claws. Joy, jokes, and smiles, they are signs of a happy heart. So be aware of the teachers who leave joy, jokes, and smiles out of their teachings. The next card is the Sacred Sites card, and you are traveling now to Stonehenge in England, and the energy is cleansing. In a former life, you might have helped to build Stonehenge, or you might have lived in a community at this site. Perhaps faint memories of coming together with others to worship the sun deity are stirring you up. As you contemplate the card, you might hear the whispers of the ancestors on a breeze. The standing stones, they bring you back to your roots. You are being called to return to the pathway of nature worship. Have you suffered some emotional hurt in your recent past, maybe? Then get out into nature and let the hurt go. Walk along the beach on a breezy day or through a wild meadow and cry and laugh and shout and even sing and give up your past to the nature and she will wash everything away. Touch one with the stones on the card. Where does it take you? Perhaps you find yourself crossing a bridge to a land of some giants. And maybe you remember ancient secrets of shape-shifting or of taking on the energy of the natural elements. Cleansing your thoughts will make some room for you to dream again and to call in all the wonders of the cosmos. Notice the Druid power symbol of enlightenment, of the three pillars of wisdom, this essence of divine light and inspiration. They flow from the standing stones to the earth and is asking you, is your spirit flowing today? If the answer is no, then tune yourself back into the radiance of the divine and look up. You may notice shafts of sunlight streaming through the clouds in the shape of this Druid power, three pillars of wisdom. Reconnect with your core beliefs, perhaps by building a shamanic shrine in your home dedicated to the elements, or by visiting a stone circle and honoring the solar calendar. By doing so, you will awaken the cleansing fire within you, and you will burn away negative attachments and reignite your passions. Create your own sacred circle using a compass to orient 4 stones to the cardinal directions and placing 4 more stones halfway between each of these. Standing inside the circle will re-energize you and allow you to remember your true self. The god Taranis, depicted here on the card, invites you to look deep into his eyes and then journey into his wisdom and be aware of the feelings that might surface as you gaze at a spiral on his forehead. Taranis is the mighty god of thunder and also of the sun. He beckons you to step onto his solar wheel as he propels you toward your destiny. Is your work a bit boring or unfulfilling? Much good will come from you working with the natural world, be that through the arts, through conservation, to green energy, herbalism, farming, or even sustainable construction. Are you maybe frustrated by a relationship? The cleansing energy of Stonehenge will assist you to wash away unhelpful patterns of behavior, or even to move on and then start afresh. Do not allow fear of your own powers to stop you. Misuse of this power is not possible with Taranis at your guide and as your protector. You can do this visualization called cleansing negative energies. You can look at the bottom of the card and notice the water coming from an underground cave, washing the stone. Then imagine yourself in that cave under the water. See the white dragon come towards you, representing death of the old. Now relax and breathe deeply as you allow the dragon to cleanse you of all that prevents you from moving forward in this lifetime. Allow the healing waters to purify you as you awaken your soul's memories. And next, permit the red dragon, representing blood and life, to approach you. Allow his fiery breath to burn away any insecurities and reignite your dormant wisdom. Feel the warmth on your face move down to penetrate your heart, then permeate your entire body. And as the heat becomes pure energy, it cleanses negativities. Your hands and feet now tingle with electricity. Stay with this energy for as long as it is comfortable to you, and then drift back to your normal state. The goddess power card for you is Gula, and she is divine wisdom. Human wisdom comes from some personal experience, but divine wisdom is unknown to our life experience. And when we ask for some help, we are asking for guidance from a source that is greater than us, a great unknowable mystery. And when we receive such help, it is often life-altering and is affecting us in ways beyond our comprehension. The Gnostic goddess Sophia, who brought the material world into being, she is arriving to show you how fate and destiny operate in relationship to synchronicity. When you least expect it, opportunities and meetings, they spring up as if out of nowhere. Your life begins to work out and you sense your alignment with a higher purpose and with power. So trust that you are divinely protected and also directed. Practice the act of faith before any results. This is an essential key in the co-creating of your world. When you are disconnected from your higher power, then you begin to believe that you alone are the source of abundance in your life. It is wise to commit to a conscious and deliberate daily connection to a higher power. When you forget to do this, then you may place too much attention on materialism, work, money, goals, and the like. The goddess Sophia reminds you that it is the spiritual aspect and the invisible aspect, the essence of your desires, that means more than the form. You may be mistaking something false for a divine guidance right now. So it is time to come back into alignment and then receive true divine guidance, divested from wishful thinking or some ego attachments. Opening to the wisdom of the mystery of the universe is your alignment task right now. So let the goddess Sophia guide you to your magic. The most meaningful and the most beautiful expression of yourself is waiting for you. The Chakra Wisdom Oracle card for you is Perseverance, and the card is orange, relates to the second chakra, namely the sacral chakra. And the card is about the carrot-colored cloak. Do not quit before the miracle. The legend is that Shannon's carrot-colored cloak is a gift from a famous stage actress, and she wears this cloak always as a symbol of her own talent. And one day, frustrated by all the sacrifices that she has made in her long pursuit of success, Shannon throws off the cloak and gives up her acting career. The great goddess tries to convince Shannon to put the cloak back on and to stay the course, but she does not listen. Just around the corner, had she persevered, was great success waiting for her. When we do our chosen work, then we are serving the highest order. And if we stop, then we upset the universal balance. What you work toward will eventually materialize. You may not see it, but it is lying ahead of you. You can do this personal inquiry by asking, can I ignore the feelings that would sidetrack me? Will I let go of fear and in the end persevere? The key ideas here are breaking through, unseen help at work, feelings taken for granted, and the overcoming of doubt. Keywords, they are steadfastness, success, and miracles. You can do this meditation. Imagine yourself walking along a pathway. You are wrapped in a cloak. You reach a glass wall, and through the glass you can see all your goals. So step forward and pass through this wall. Your cloak is falling to the ground, staying with your past. Now let it go, because you do not need that cloak any longer. The energy oracle card for you is community, a connection with kindred spirits. The card shows 3 women which celebrate and share the ideas and supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. When the card appears in your reading, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a causal connection of like-minded people, joining a club or community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make such new connections and to share your intentions, whether they are personal or professional. Networking and community, they are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to everyone. It is true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. So receiving the card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliances your way. Like the happy family card, This card could also indicate a party or a celebration of some kind. You can say this affirmation: I open my life to the wonderful people around me. I'm making strong and beneficial connections in both my personal and my professional life. And the last card is Culmination of Vision. And the message here is that time is to take positive action toward your goals and your dreams. Be adaptable and fine-tuned, and any of the details of what you are creating will become clear. Reflect on your desires and make sure that your attitudes and your beliefs are in alignment with what you wish to accomplish. And let go of any aspects of quality that no longer fit with you and your intention that you try to accomplish. That was the reading for you, Capricorn. I thank you very much for listening. I wish you a beautiful day, a beautiful week. I'm sending lots of love out to you. Take care and goodbye.